Bundy's Garage, Bundy here. Hey, today I have a unique thing. I actually, one of my buddy's trucks got stolen and they recovered it in downtown LA, downtown Los Angeles. He got it back and it was at the body shop and he wanted me to go down there and check it out with him. They had spray painted the side of it. And they left some tools in there as well, a vacuum. I actually left this thing here. This is a grease gun. I've had a mini grease gun for a long, long time that my dad, Dr. Stuart Bundy, left me. But this is the first one I've ever had. I actually took a full-size cartridge. You've probably seen the little cartridges that the small grease guns take. So this is the one that I've had for a long, long time. Like I said, that my dad left me. I've been looking at grease guns for a long time as well. I looked at the ones at Home Depot. There was a grease gun by Lucas that I've been looking at. It was $30-something, $32 I think, the one I wanted. And I just couldn't bring myself to spend that kind of money on it. I really wanted it, but I was like, if I get a gift card for Christmas or something, I'll actually go ahead and pick one up. But then this fell on my lap, and I actually wrapped it up because I had to throw it on the back of another car, and I didn't want it to get all greasy. So, here is the gun. So like I said, I've never had a full-size grease gun before. Just want to take a look at it. It does work. I know it is functional, so this is what you use to get the grease out. So there's grease in there, you can see. I have no idea who makes this gun. I have no idea how old this gun is. Looks like part of it's actually broken right here. So who knows? We need to clean this thing up pretty well. I guess I should download some instructions on this. Looks like it says 500 right here on the handle. So if any of you guys know who makes this grease gun, or what this grease gun is about, or what type it is, or brand, or anything about it, you can leave me information in the comments below. Also stay tuned to the end of the video, because there are other videos of mine that I have on Bundy's Garage that you'll be able to watch and continue enjoying Bundy's Garage for hours on end. If that's something you want to do. So I'm just going to get all this grease off with this rag. Now, Alemite, A-L-E-M-I-T-E 500. Like I said, if anybody knows anything about this grease gun, let me know. Trying to clean it up as best as possible. And here's the reason why I never picked one up. I don't use grease guns a whole lot. I guess maybe if I was using one on a daily basis, yeah, I would have gone ahead and picked one up. But I just, in my home garage, I just don't use it a whole heck of a lot. So I guess that's why I could never justify spending that much money on a grease gun when I knew I wasn't going to use it all that much. And when I did need to use a grease gun, I just turned to the one my dad gave me. You know, like I said, it takes the small cartridges. So I apologize in advance. I don't know 100% how this thing works. So if I say something wrong or do something wrong, don't attack me. I guess if you really wanted to, you'd give me a thumbs down on YouTube. But like I said, this is my disclaimer right now. I don't know a heck of a lot about grease guns. So it looks like this might be broken right here as well. So let's see if we can open this thing up. And there we go. Okay, let's see. There's a housing. Just grease in there. So I'll clean the threads up. Get those as clean as possible. Okay. Looks like we have a... man, this is nasty stuff. Don't do this in your Sunday best, I can tell you that much. Okay, looks like we have a Valvoline multi-purpose GM Chrysler European Japanese vehicles cartridge in there. So there's a spring in here. It looks like the tapers down at this end, so that was actually put in first. So we'll assume that the tapered end goes in first. Let's pull this ram out. There's the ram. Full of grease as well. So let me get this other rag I have. I guess it really doesn't matter. Grease is grease, right? So it looks pretty basic. So you have this steel rod here. You have this rubber ram right here. And then you have this spring. So the spring looks like it comes here, hits the bottom of the ram, and pushes the grease up as you use it with the lever. I'm just getting grease everywhere. So looking at the old grease tube, on this Mobile 1 tube that I picked up, the fully synthetic Mobile 1, it has opening here, which looks like this was at the back end where the rubber ram was, and they put, as you can see on the old Valvoline canister, they have a metal lip right here, so it looks like that metal lip goes first. So I'm going to try to do the same thing right now. Now I'll grab this grease too while I'm here, right? Why not? Clean that up as best as possible. I'm not going to try to get everything because obviously I'm not going to be able to. Looks like down inside there's there's a rubber seal right here. Okay, so that's cleaned up. So I'll leave this cap on. Okay, then I'll pop this right here on top. Okay, now let's figure out how we get this into place. You know what? Let's see. Should I put it in here first? Let's get the spring into place. Let's get the ram into place. Just sliding the ram down. Okay, now I'm going to, in one swift move, try to push all this together and get it screwed down. Okay, what I'm having problems with is on the back side. This steel bar needs to come out, and that's not coming out, so I'm going to take it off camera real quick and see if I can get it to come out. There's got to be an easier way to load this thing up. The problem I have is this bar on the back does not want to go in. She wears some messy clothes when you do this. Man, so what I'm doing, I'm just getting all the grease that's spewed out of this thing, and I'm trying to get it into place and putting it back in the bottom side. My hands are covered in grease. The problem I'm having is this bar in the back needs to come out, but I can't get it to come out. Okay, I had to get it out to the bottom first. Now the real challenge will be to hold that in place while I put the thing on. So I have my finger here, right? So I'm going to try to hold this rod while I put the grease on the top, but my hands are so slippery I can't even hold it. I'm going to have a buddy of mine weld something on there. Put like a washer or something here so I can grab it. Holding that. Okay, bring in the canister here of grease. Okay, now with one swoop move, bring in the top. We're going to screw that down. Okay, pushing the canister. So this is what I'm doing to try to get this lid on. I don't know if it's taking. I think it is taking. Look at all that grease that came out. Man, look at all that. So I took the edge right here, put it on the edge of the table. As I'm holding that down, I make sure the rod is clear of the table, and I'm turning the whole assembly. Man, well, good thing I have another grease cartridge full of Mobile 1 synthetic grease that I can put this excess into. What a hassle, dude. Maybe that's why I never had a grease gun. What a hassle. Alright, well, I cleaned this up. I won't bore you with this. Like I said in the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never loaded one of these up before in my life. I did the little one, but it's a little bit easier than this. If you found any of my videos helpful, please consider subscribing to Bundys Garage on YouTube. Like I said, stay to the end of the video. You'll see other options for other videos that I have out there for Honda repair and battery maintenance, and going to UTI if you care to choose to look at that video. You can follow me on Twitter at Bundys Garage. Questions, comments, concerns, you can always reach out to me at bundysgarage@gmail.com. And like always, I'll end all my videos. Like always, I'll keep them rolling for you. My wife actually finally asked me what that meant. And when I came up with it, what I was thinking is, when I say I'll keep them rolling for you, I'll keep the videos rolling for you, and I'll help keep your car rolling for you. All right? You guys have a good evening.